Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is July 14th, 2024. I want to give you guys an overview of the last few days as we have been watching July 11th, July 12th, and July 13th. And on July 13th, one of the biggest signs we've seen to date is the assassination attempt against Donald Trump. Be it real, be it fake, an amazing sign that happened on July 13th. We were watching the wheel of Ezekiel that was taking us to July 11th and July 12th. From all the signs that we were watching connected to Hurricane Beryl, Ezekiel's wheel, July 11th and July 12th. We were also watching July 12th because it was 1,300 days inclusive from the Great Conjunction, which was 1,260 days plus 40 days, bringing us to July 12th, 1,300, the number of Barak lightning. But if we have July 13th non-inclusive, 1,300 days from December 21st, 2020, the Great Conjunction plus 1,300 days brings us to the day that Trump assassination attempt happened on July 13th. 1,300 Barak lightning. As I shared in my video earlier today, one of the last signs before the crucifixion was the servant of the high priest who had his ear taken off by Peter. And now we have this event where Trump got hit in the ear. Is there a correlation to the crucifixion, the wrath of God that is going to be poured out upon Jesus, and the Great Tribulation? Is this a warning of God? And could it be a 7-day warning, just as it was in the days of Noah? For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. Now, the 7-day warning is very, very important because we were watching this birth riddle from the beginning of the war. From the beginning of the war. Okay, and this took us to exactly July 13th as well. As it says in Matthew 24, 4 through 8, Jesus answered and said to them, "Take heed that no one deceives you, for many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and will deceive many. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." And so we have a birth event, the beginning of sorrows, that is connected to wars and rumors of wars. And so we were watching this birth riddle from the beginning of the Israel war, October 7th, 280 days inclusive to July 12th, and 280 days non-inclusive, a complete and full perfect birth from the beginning of the war, 280 days to July 13th. This is the day that the Trump assassination attempt happened. 280 days after the beginning of the war. The birth event. Okay, well, we have another event that happened 7 days after the beginning of the war. October 7th was the beginning of the war, and October 14th was the birth eclipse. And this is going to line up perfectly as a 7-day warning to July 20th. So we have the birth eclipse. We have 280 in the Strong's Concordance means a riddle, which means enigma, hard sentence, a riddle. 280 days. Takes us to July 20th, 7 days after the Trump assassination attempt. And if we consider that Barack Obama is on his third term through the election of Joe Biden. Barack Obama was the sixth king. Donald Trump, who was in for one term, a short space, was the seventh king. And the eighth king, who was among the first seven, who is returning now, has been given power to continue for 42 months. Biden is delivering Obama's third term. So he was given power to continue for 42 months. Revelation 13:5. There was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. From January 20th, 2021, the inauguration of Joe Biden and the beginning of the third term of Barack Obama, 42 months, brings us to July 20th, 2024. Obama's power to continue ends after 42 months, July 20th, 2024. And this brings us to the full buck moon of July 21st, July 22nd. July 20th would also be considered a full moon. If you look at it in the sky, it's going to be very hard to notice that it's not yet the full moon. So whether it's July 20th, July 21st, July 22nd, my husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He took his purse filled with money and will not be home till the appointed day, which is full moon in the original Hebrew. The good man returns at the full moon. Could this be where everything has been leading us? Now, with all the final pieces in place, Donald Trump being shot on July 13th, the biggest watch day we had to date, and on this day, Donald Trump was shot. Let him who has ears to hear what the Spirit is saying to the churches. Will you be able to hear the trumpet of God? 7-day warning. From the birth eclipse, 280 days to July 20th. Obama's power ends on July 20th. And the full moon of July could be the appointed day that the good man returns. I pray you are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.